Φίλες και φίλοι του Sportal, είμαστε εδώ με τον Στέρλινγκ Μπράουν για μια συνέντευξη μαζί πριν το Ολυμπιακός Παρτιζάν. Στέρλινγκ, we are happy to have you here with us.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
How are you?
I'm good. I can't complain. Fresh, feeling good. So
Everything is fine.
Yeah. No complaints.
So, what is happening this season? I mean, it looks like you found yourself, in the team and the whole system of Coach Obradovic.
I feel like I'm in a good rhythm. Had some ups and downs, a few games, where I didn't, perform as well. But I've been trying to, pick it up, especially my energy on the defensive end, pressure the ball a little bit more, and just continue to be aggressive on the offensive end. We got a lot of guys who can put the ball in the basket. We got a lot of firepower, but just being consistent through, everything. Injuries, new additions to the team, just trying to, continue to be, that leader on the court is something that I'm trying to key in on as well. And not just on the court, off the court as well, in the locker room, helping guys get acclimated and, just trying to be that, like I say, leader of the team. And we got a lot of injuries that we fighting through right now, but we gonna figure it out. It's a long season. Once we get Carleek back and we get everybody back together, we're gonna be a tough team to compete against.
You didn't have a good start in the season. Do you think that you can turn things around?
For sure.
Because it's too early.
We playing a game of basketball, man. It could be turned around very quick. Like you say, it's early. Part of the season right now. Got a lot of games left, and that's nothing. Just to string together a few good games. I'm gonna continue to do what I do. That's put in the work and the hours, but also just continue to learn the game, learn my teammates, and get in that rhythm there. But individually, for sure, it's I don't feel pressure to do that. I just go out there and try to win. So.
There is a personal question, if you want to answer, of course. Back in 2018, do you remember the incident in Milgουόκι?
I do. What you want to know about it?
It's an example of police brutality, I think. Okay. I would like to learn your opinion about that.
You could go on the website and see all my opinions and interviews and, the results of the matter.
Because in America, the things with that issue
for sure, yeah. It's definitely something that it's becoming too normal, It's becoming, something that goes on a lot and doesn't get a lot of light to shine on those situations. But it's something that happens pretty often in the black community. And for me, I was looking to, just capitalize and, make sure I was able to make an impact, with the opportunity that was there and the platform that I had. And we did that. We changed some laws. We got some things implemented within the system, within the city of Milgουόκι. So that was a major, moment for me, just to be able to, it's unfortunate that it happened, but, when things happen, you got two directions you can go with it. And, in that moment, I chose to embrace it and, try to make the most of it. And that's what I did. Big shout out to my lawyer, the attorney that I had, and the city of Milgουόκι, because they supported me. They supported every decision. And, we got, like I say, laws implemented and things changed in the city.
Because that's don't have to be normal. This incidents.
It shouldn't be, but it is. That's something that it's been decades, where it's been happening, and so it's unfortunate that people actually lose their life in the situation. I wasn't, one of those that lost my life, but just imagine, a friend, a neighbor, a co-worker, somebody, and they actually lose their life to, a police officer who tries to just try to abuse his power, pretty much. And it's a long line of history that goes with that, back to slavery, which is what led to police officers, being in the position that they are and having the type of authority and mentality that they do. So it's something that definitely shouldn't, be the norm, but it is.
something more funny now to turn things. Tomorrow is a big game versus Olympiacos. Tough game, of course. What's your thoughts about the game? And
it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be fun. Playing against a former teammate and Frank. That's gonna be fun within itself. The competitive edge and drive that he has. I know he's gonna try to have a good game against us as well. Just it's gonna be fun, man. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. They're a good team. They got firepower from all positions.
So you want to fight with Frank?
Do I want to fight with him? I wouldn't say fight.
I mean,
we definitely gonna bump heads and we gonna compete. I mean, that's what we do. Frank, he like a brother to me. And whenever we on the court, we challenging each other. It was the same in practice. So I know how it's gonna be in the game.
Olympiacos fans have a bond with those of the Red Star. You're getting used to playing in arenas, being sold out, etc. Are you ready for one more game?
Sure. 100%. It's motivating to me. It's like a extra energy boost, just to feed off the crowd, especially at home. But when you're away, it's even more like of a all right, now I got to dig in and actually find my own energy and find the team have to come together, give ourselves that energy boost. And you want to prove doubters wrong. Everybody in here is going against you. So what better way to shut them up by going out there and performing?
Does it play any role on how do you compete into the court?
I wouldn't say it plays a role. I mean, obviously the baseline is to go out there and play hard, and then you look for little challenges within itself. Guys talking stuff on the sideline, a fan, or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's going out there and playing hard.
Did you say anything to Sheikh to come in Partizan? I know that you played college basketball together.
Yeah, I talked to him. I just gave him, I gave him the real. I gave him what it was going to be like, playing for Coach, being in the city, having the fans behind you, European experience. I just gave it to him raw and real, and he made his decision at the end of the day. I'm obviously, happy he decided to. I'm happy he decided to come here, but. I just try to let them know what it was from my first couple years, how I experienced it, and yeah.
How is playing for Coach Obradovic?
I love it. It's for me, it's great to have that type of coach with the type of experience and the mind frame that he does. He challenges each and every player. Not just to be, a better player on the court, but off the court as well. He holds you accountable. He expects you to be a pro, and you can't do nothing but embrace it. I mean, you can shy away from it, but it wouldn't be beneficial to you as a man or as a basketball player. So every day, I'm listening to him, trying to take the good, see what I can use to grow my game and to grow individually. And he has years of experience, he has the accolades, so, why not, give him an ear and, listen and take in some of the things that he teaches.
Is he the GOAT of European basketball?
I mean, yeah, I would say he is. I mean, you can't name nobody else, coaching-wise that has 9 titles. So, I mean, he not only, just because of the titles, just his knowledge for the game, and how he prepares for each game, and you really can't take that away from him. He does what he does, for a reason. He's in the position that he is. He had the success that he's had for a reason. So I mean, I would definitely say he's up there, if not the GOAT.
Okay, one last question. You played in the NBA many games, of course, just like Evan Fournier. How is competing with a guy like him?
I mean, it's good because he's a pro. He's had some great seasons in the NBA. High, like he's a scorer, as well. And whenever you play against a guy like that, you obviously gonna be challenged on the defensive end. He's solid on the defensive as well. So Solid all-around player, was the same in the NBA. Obviously brought his talent over here, so it's fun. Always playing against high-level guys. To me, it's that competition. I love to compete. I love to play the game of basketball. So no matter who's in front of me, I'm gonna go out there and try to compete.
Thank you, Stέρλινγκ.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.